guys, everyone is joining? Okay. So see, right now I'm choosing as a product category, but I need a product name wise. So I just click on this and English product name. See, there is a product name, this one, English product name. And when I click on this, it means our total number of unique product we have. When you click on this, your total unique product is 504. Click on this, your total order means this is your, you can write it name as a total customer. So go to title, change as a total order you have, you can change as a product. Okay. So this kind of visualization you can maintain in your Power BI. Like you have a total customer, you have a total order, you have a total sales.
So here total order is
Total order means the total number of transaction during the all completed year. So you have a total order means what your total number of transaction like 60K. Okay.
yeah, sum of all transaction.
Yeah, sum of all transaction, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And it's a total sale, the sum of sales value is a unique customer only, and it's a total product. Okay. So right now, suppose there is a one more thing in the sales table, which is the table of internet sales. You just click on this, and there is a one more things into there. There is a cost maybe. Okay, because without cost, what is the importance of sales? So there is a cost also here, standard cost. Where is the sales product? Okay, let me go to internet sales. Internet sales, we have a where we have a sales value. See, this is our product standard cost, this is our total product cost. Okay, so I need adjust total cost. So you can just click on new measure and write it as total cost we need. So we need a total cost. Guys, DAX is a very important function because if you don't knowledge about the DAX, you cannot make any advanced analytic calculation. Okay, so total cost is like sum of total product cost. This one, and you just click on cancel. Your total cost is ready. Just click on this visualization, copy, and just paste it. So instead of total sales, right now, I need a total cost. 17.28 million. It means either you can change into double format. Like here is the auto, so you can change as journal to like whole number, and for the auto, you can select as 0. See, total of 17 million. Okay. So this is your complete, like first card chart is completed, like your total sales. Likewise, you can calculate as total profit. Okay, so how to calculate total profit? You can just click on total sales, and right now the name is, the title is as total cost. See guys, in our sales data, we don't have any profitable column. Okay, but how to calculate a profitable column? Because you have already created a measure. So I just click on this new measure. I just click on new measure. Click on this as a profit, or you can write it as total profit. So how to write a total profit? You can just select a sales measure minus your total cost measure. And when you click on enter, your profit is there, but without any column. See, this is the very benefit of your calculation in the DAX. Like you have a total profit. Okay. So right now, suppose if I need this total profit on the value, and for the date key we have used date key calendar year in the legend. Okay, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, we have a total of calendar year. And on the axis, I need a short month. There is a short month here, English month name also. Okay, yeah. So guys, see, total profit by calendar year. You can just click on this, as well as you can also select area chart. Area chart is better than area chart is good. So you can just see in this you have a December, November, June, October. So there is a many. It's not a correct thing because I need to Jan to December. Okay, there is a comparison. So you can just click on this number, English month name. Okay, or you can sort by your month number of year. It means 1 to 12. So when you click on sort by month number of year, see your data will be Jan to December maybe. English month name. Let me just check. Days, month number of year. Let me go to this one, date table. Because see, when we make the real-time project, it will take days number of English number of French month, days number of month. Okay, month number of year, yeah, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. So I need to just include one column for here, like new column. Okay, for new column, I just write it one calculation for this. Let me just write now. Calculate as a I need a short month name. Short month name means Jan, Feb, March, this kind of name. So I just click on shift enter. Okay, write a one important formula for this. Suppose I need this formula. So you have to like in the Excel you are using a if function, but in Power BI you are using a switch function. If and switch, everything will be the same, but the function name is different. Okay, in Excel you are using a if function. So if means switch means you have given an expression. Switch expression. Expression means your month number of year. Month number of year, comma. The value 1 is true and value 1 is false. Value 1 is true and next value is false. The same as if. So you can just click on shift enter. If the shift month number of year is 1, so the value will be Jan. Okay. If the month number of year is a 2, the value will be Feb. Third, if the value the month number of year is a 3, then value will be March. If the value will be the 4, the value will be April. The same way you can write it as till December. Like 5, you can write it as May, and always select this inverted comma because the value if true, it is in inverted comma always. In Excel also, when we select the Excel also, the value will be in inverted comma. June.
Can't we do this directly instead of using switch function? Can we use directly like
Yeah, we using directly
name
by
of
a
the month?
format.
Name
Yeah.
of the month. Yeah.
We using directly name of the month, but I can tell you the function
Okay.
which
Okay.
is
Then
switch.
yeah.
There is a
Okay.
many option because in DEX there is a many option to do. There's also you can do one of the things like you can use the formatting function in your data, format by a month and year. Okay, there is a many
Yeah.
option.
Exactly.
I can just write the reason because sometimes you
Okay.
need of this column as well as
Okay.
in August 9 you have September and 10 you have, because I know this kind of things you cannot do before maybe. final is November, and the next value will be false. It means you can just click enter. Right now the name is December and click enter. So your month, short month name is ready, and the column name is ready into your data column. The short month name where this one. You just click on this short by month, and right now you can change it to month number of year. And when you click on the visualization, instead of English month name, you can select as short month and see your data is ready. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, so you are profitable by month to the year wise. So right now there is a 2010 and 14, we have a less data. So I am going to exclude. So it means calendar year, go to advanced filtering. There is the option of basic filtering. It means I exclude all the dates. I just include 2011, 12 and 13 only, because we have a total of 3 years data. The more than 2007, 8, we have just 1 or 2 year data, 1 or 2 days data. Okay, so right now I'm extract 2011, 12 and 13 data, and your data label is ready. Go to there. There is the option of border and shadow. You can also change the title like total profit by year or YTD. You can write it as YTD. Font color, everything is same. Choose color black, change the size. Then also one more thing, for the data label you can switch on, and for the data color always select the same color. Like for this one, dark one, and for 2013 is less dark. You can use black. Okay, so your complete data total profit by year. Also you can change the legend also. If you don't want to x-axis, you can change the formatting from here. Like in the journal tab, you have a x-axis position as well as x-axis name, idle, total profit, short term month name. Suppose this one is x-axis, so you can write it down on the x-axis. Okay, and write down here is the text size. Just see the text size of increase this one, and there is the option of title. If you want to switch off the title, your title is switch off. Yeah, I switch off because the year is written down here. So total profit in the million. If you need as 1,000 or none, you can write it, choose from data table. Okay, so your total profit YTD is settled. Now till 2011 you have 242, 23 and 598. So this kind of visualization you can maintain into your Power BI. Click on this option of order and shadow, this kind of things. Okay, so you have total profit by ITD. Now suppose if you have, right now we have a sales, order, customer, total product, and everything is done now. So what is the next thing we do? Like we have a customer by sales. See, right now we need a sales by year. So just click on this table, this chart, click copy and just paste it and go to down. Instead of profit, I write down as a total sales. See, your value is there, your total sales and your total profit. Just small things. You can just change the name of your data, like under the title, total sales by YTD, and see your all the formatting will be done. See 2011, 12 and 13. You don't need to do a formatting again and again for this visualization. Okay, and now there is a second visualization is for like tree map. So I just click on tree map, and in the tree map, suppose I need what I need. Yeah, Let me just check. Geographical data, we have a country, region, country, fraud. Okay, so as per your requirement, like what we need into this geographical group wise sales territory group. Okay, so we have a sales territory group, and for the key measure, we have a total sales into the value. See, total category, total territory group, we have a North America, Pacific, and Europe, and how the total sales is divided. And you can just go to format, legend on if you want. If you don't want to legend of data color. For North America, you can write it as dark. Pacific, you can black. For this one, you can this color. And change the data label on. Like data label means your data label like 11, 9, and 9. It means total of 29. Okay, so that kind of your sales table. Also, if you want to data label on and change the color of different color, like in the yellow, if you need as a red one, you can change, or white one is okay now. Okay, so white is okay. Also, you can change the size of this one. Okay, the 11, 9, and 9 million. So your total sales by sales category. But see, when you click on this and go to format painter and make the format, it means your title will be the same. See, the total sales. Also, you can just change the color of this category, like North America, Europe, or this color only, because you have to change the data color, all the things. Formatting is total sales by sales territory group. Change the size from here, Euro, data color. Either you can choose a light color. More color. Okay. And now you can change as 11 million, 9 million, and 9 million. So your total sales by sales territory group. Now, suppose if you need as a total sales by marital status, because you have also a marital status into your category, like customer. You can go to customer. You have a customer table like customer key, geographical key, customer. You have a marital status wise or gender wise sales. Okay. So for the same thing, you can just tree map for the group customer. You have marital status into group and sales into your data like value. So you have a total of M and S sale. That means total sales, men and marital status. Okay, marital status means there is a two type of status.
Married and single, maybe.
Yeah, maybe married and single. Yeah, right. But under the gender wise, if you need, so this one also you can change the data label on. So 6 and 5 million your total sales. You have a total sales of 3 years. You have total sales of 3 years for 11 million. Total order is 29. See, when you select the total year from this selection, like 2011, 12, and 30, the automatically all the things will be changed. Like 3 year sales, we have 11 million. Total cost we have 7 million, and total profit we have 4 million. If you select one card for this, so you can just click on this. So your marital and as your sales is 6 million and 5 million. change as well as with the gender also. You can just click this format and format painter. Total sales by marital status. Right now I need two data label. Now same way, copy and just paste it. So instead of marital status, I want as a gender wise. Customer, we have gender under the group. So we have a female of 6 million and male is for 6 million. So total sales we have, it's a decimal, that is the reason of increasing the sales million. Okay, so total sales by a gender. So now if we need anything like any visualization for this, your total sales we have, total visualization we have, you can just click this down, total sales by gender. And now we are making some like sales and territory, sales by territory and as well as the state right now. So just go to visualization, click on which chart, like yeah, this one, custard column chart, right? Go to this format and format painter. And right now I need a territory and state. So go to sales territory, country as well as group. So I need a country wise like access and need as a total sales. United, Australia, UK, this kind of sales we have. And where is the pronouns? Let me just check geographical. You can select it here also. Okay, so what is the reason to select? First I remove this title, some small. Go to title, click on this small size like 18 instead of like 12, maybe 15, maybe higher than 14 is okay. And now change the data color for this. You can also use a conditional formatting if you know about the conditional formatting, like click on the fx function and lowest value, suppose if you need as lowest under this color and highest for this color, then your range is this. If you want to diversion for this, but I don't need to diversion, click on just OK. See your sales value, country of sales 1 to 5, like United States or this kind of sales, you have to just conditional formatting. And see, when you click on this icon, it means your sales by count of sales by territory, like United States, Australia, UK, Germany, France, and Canada. And when you click on this tab drop down, it means your selected region, like when you select on the US, okay, it means when you drop down, it means the US province you have, US province. Okay, so just click on this, go to data label. Okay, instead of display unit, you can change as none. It means your value will be there. Okay, for country of just United States, click on back. So when you click on this and this one, remove drop down this one, it means your country will be back like United States. When you click on Australia, it means your selection is Australia, and when you select the drop down, your Australia region wise, Australia province wise, your sales will be there. And why we use this drop down? This drop down is used as all the countries wise counts, all the countries wise. Okay, so there is a reason to use this kind of chart as well as this kind of visualization, so that you can identify that in which state you have a higher sales or in which state you have a lower sales. So click on just back. When you back to your report, your visualization will be in the same page. So I just click to drop down this one, just a United States of this kind of sales. And the next thing is sales by category and territory. You just click on this, go to here, and border and shadow is done. Now I need to use stack bar chart or clustered bar chart. This one. For yeah, tell me. Any doubt?
ఫోన్ చేస్తా మీ అమ్మకి
Sorry,
ఇప్పుడు
అప్పుడు నీకు చేసిందంటే మళ్ళీ చేస్తా అని చెప్పిన
guys, please mute. Okay. So for this one, the total we have like territory. Like you have a territory group wise data. So you have just click on geographical sales territory group. You just click on the x-axis and you have a category. So you have a product category. Product category, you have a English name. Just click on legend and you have a total sales. See your total sales, you have North America, Pacific and UK sales. And instead of English product category territory, just a minute guys. Sales territory, you can write it here like legend. Okay, and you can use your product category name in x-axis. English product category. What is the name of this one? I think the name will be wrong. Just a minute. English product category. Let me just. For under a dim product, we have product category product. Dim sales category. What is this? Where is the sales territory? This one. And you are using as a sales territory group. Yeah, we have a sales territory group by sales. And open just a. You need to just click on x-axis and go to just a data label and change the color if you need. Okay, and doing the same formatting for this, like format. Either you can use this formatting like format. This one is formatting done, and the same formatting you can use for format and done. Okay, so your dashboard will be ready. Like this kind of dashboard you can maintain in your Power BI. Okay, see your total insight sale, total sales, order, customer. Okay, so this kind of dashboard you can maintain in the sales dashboard. There is a many more function into our dashboard, like you have to analyze function or you have to publish into Power BI. There is a many function into sales dashboard. So when you join our real-time classes on the basis of this, then we have covered all the things with you. Okay, so now this is our sales dashboard, and now after that, when you click on file and save as your report, click on document, or whether you want to save as desktop. So I just click on desktop, save as, and now there is an option of Power BI service. So what is Power BI service, guys? When you click on publish, it means your report will be published into Power BI service. And when I click on my workspace, I just click on my workspace. I just click on my workspace and the report will be publishing. But if you're doing the first time, you have to log in with your official email ID. Then you can analyze your report into Power BI. Okay, I will tell you, see, the report will be success. And when I click on the Power BI, just a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to refresh my Power BI. There is a site of Power BI online version. Okay, app.power BI. So when the report will be published, got it, and okay, the report will be ready in the my workspace. You have a data of one day, this one. See, when I click on this one, your report will be published into your Power BI dashboard. See, inside internet sales, total order, customer, product, total cost, this kind of sales is transferred into your Power BI service, and it is the online version of Power BI service. So guys, in this Power BI service, you have some steps to do, like how to share your data, okay, how to analyze your data into Power BI set. So see, the every option you have into Power BI desktop is there also. Okay, just is it not refreshed right now? So just there is an export function. When you click on the file, it means you have to save a copy, download, manage permission. The see, when you click on manage permission, it means you have to give the permission to user, that what are the content you have to share with the user. You have to give permission to the user that yes, you can just open the content and not able to do anything with this content. Just click on this again, and there is the option of export. Export means you have to analyze into PowerPoint, PDF, analyze in Excel. So if I click on PowerPoint, it means exclude hidden report tabs, only export. You can just export. It means when you export your file into PowerPoint, it means your file will be into the PowerPoint presentation file. Okay, so that kind of analyze you can done. Also, if you want to share your file with anyone, you can write it just name of person, email ID. Okay, so you can write it as, like I write one name like Divya. Okay, see, when I select the Divya, I think this is not the correct name for this. Okay, so you can directly go to a copy link, Outlook, team. You can select whatever you want, like chat in team. If you want to chat in teams for this purpose, you can share your data set or make some of the privacy. And see, subscribe. Subscribe means, suppose when you have a one table, including this table, when you have this table, okay, and add a new subscription means you add one more person into your subscribe. When you adding anything into this sales table, sales dashboard, when you change anything, your report will be automatically published into Power BI and give the notification to the user. The user email ID is there. Right now my email ID is there, then it will only give the impact test for me only. Okay, and see, the one PowerPoint file is export. So now I can show you what is in PowerPoint file.
And Harsh, when you publish to your workspace, can you share there the email ID with whom you want to share? Or
Yeah, I
publish on
can share.
WhatsApp?
No, I can share with whom, everybody. Like, see, when I publish this report into Power BI, it means I can share from anyone. I just write an email ID.
Oh,
only
actually,
yeah.
I'm asking when you publish, when we publish from desktop to web.
Okay.
So can we? So we have to publish first, then we can share, or we can share from that and there also.
No. We can just publish first and share from after the publishing. After
Okay.
the publishing, we can share, and sharing option is only in Power BI service. When you have a pro access, right now I have a pro access for Power BI, and it's a licensed version. See, Power BI has a three version: Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro, and Power BI Premium. Okay, so Power BI Desktop is a very free. You don't need to pay anything for Power BI Desktop, but Power BI Pro is a 6,000 monthly. There is a charges, and Power BI Premium is a 30,000 monthly. 30,000, maybe 15,000, like between this. Okay, so Power BI Premium is a much highly, and it's a US based. So that is the reason that the cost will be higher. But the Power BI Pro is 6,000 per month, and Power BI Desktop is a free. And so Power BI Pro is to handle only my company organization. Right now I am in Deloitte, so I'm handling the Deloitte. See, this is my credential for Deloitte credential. Okay. See, license type Pro. Right now I have a Pro license. Okay, so there is a many types of license. Like this kind of report I have also maintained, like fast food restaurant. Okay, so this kind of report is also maintained. Also one more, like this kind of dashboard I maintain, like fast food restaurant dashboard in USA. Okay.
Harsh, do you have any dashboard on like life sciences data?
Sorry.
Life science data, like any pharma data or healthcare or any of these sectors data?
Maybe I will. I need to search, because I think I have. I need to search and then I will share to you if I have. Okay, I have already. I think there is a fast food,
Okay,
there
okay.
is a power plant. You see this one. This report is made by directly from web. This report is making directly from web. Okay,
Okay, you have
and
taken URL link.
yeah, URL link from the web and connected from the directly. And see there one more sales dashboard. Okay, the tabular presentation also, like sales, sales return, total sales. See many types of data set, many types of report. I am already working with this. Okay, so this one is just for my office purpose. So that is just a office purpose laptop. So there is a reason to use. So guys, if you, I think from my side, everything is clear, and I will share you complete this report to you with the data set so that you can make practice. Also send it to recording for this class. Okay. So in future,
And
if you,
can you,
yeah,
yeah, can you tell me also the what is the app in services? What is the use of app?
what is the use of
App
app?
services? There is, yeah.
Okay, this app. Okay, yeah. In this app, suppose see when you work in the Power BI service, the app is like a Power BI app. There is a one separate tool used in Power BI. Okay, that is very advanced task, I think. So see in the app you have to create one of the application for Power BI apps. Is called as Power Apps. Okay, so Power Apps is used for Power Apps, Power BI dashboard purpose. Like if you maintain any dashboard in your application, then you have to just create your this visualization. Like I just click on apps, okay, and I need to just create. Create means this report will be automatically connected to the just only open in the app. If you have app access, then only you can open. If you don't have app access, then you cannot open this app. Okay, so there is a reason. It will take some time. Otherwise, I will show you that how to use, because it's a lengthy process. It will take approx 15 to 20 minutes for this application to create an app, and after that your report will be published into that app, and the app access will be given to the particular user. Suppose if you want to give the app access only for like your manager only. Okay, in app you have to see in app what is the benefit of in app. Let me tell you. Just go to home tab. What is the benefit of app? One day Meghna. See, this is our sales dashboard. When I publish this report, this Power BI desktop in the app means only this report is published into app, not a data set. Okay, like this is our data set is a publish. Again, this one is data set I have prepared like one day Meghna. This is our data set. You can download, but you cannot download a data set from the app. You can under the app you can just watch the report. You cannot make any changes, you cannot do anything, just watch and make a feedback whether it is correct or whether it is something slightly changes if you need. Then you can only just application is used does not make any sense for application, but yes, most of the organization using the application also right now for this purpose. I think the net is slow, otherwise I will show you.
In 1.5 minute, the meeting will also end.
Oh yeah, right now, yes. No worry, I will show you in further classes because we have a many more. Okay. So guys, if you want to join our regular batch, then you can enroll if you want. If you
Can you please elaborate like what are your what things, what contents you are going to cover, what are your fee
okay,
structure and
okay,
how much
okay.
duration timing in these
Yeah,
things?
sure, sure. Okay. You can join in after 1 minute, then I will discuss with you. Okay. Just
Sure,
join in
sure,
after
sure.
1 minute. Then I will discuss you complete structure that what we have. Then I will discuss with you. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Just a minute.